Because Heavy said he'll be here like 12:30ish, right?
You told him 12:30. He'll be here on the nose.
He had a meeting in Beverly Hills.
Heavy had a meeting?
Yeah, a meeting.
Why is this thing floating so much?
I don't know. He had a meeting.
Heavy had a meeting?
Heavy had a meeting, and he just did it. He was like,
Oh, Heavy.
Heavy.
I can't wait for Heavy to get here. Because let me tell you, before we get into last night.
Before we get into last night, what, Alex? How's your kale salad?
It's great.
See, once again, a food podcast about food. How yummy is the kale, the croutons, the dressing? Describe it. Feel how it tastes on the tongue. Are you excited about that?
You want me to describe my prepackaged fucking...
Wow, you're eating it on air.
My creamy vegan Caesar salad from LASSENS?
How is it vegan? Because the dressing is just not... There's not egg yolks or cheese. It's just tofu.
It's good, but my taste buds have been so abused by not eating good stuff that
just chicken bones.
it probably isn't good to you.
No, it's probably great. Should I try?
You want to try it? I put my own almonds in it.
You add almonds.
Yeah.
You love nuts. It's so gross. See, I don't like nuts.
I like nuts. I put almonds in everything.
That's decent. I don't know.
It's decent. Really?
I don't know. It tastes
edible.
fine. It's edible. Yeah, it tastes like kale. I'm drinking juice. This is on the up and up. We're healthy. And today on the podcast, Powerful Truth Angels, we're going to be talking about healthy options of eating and contributing to your well-being. Because if your body is eating well, your mind can perform. And at that performance, you can become the person you were meant to be.
Matty boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, you're drinking juice and getting thin.
If I just drink juice for one day, you know it's the best. I went into this juice spot today, and I'm like, I'm feeling a little run down. I'm flying around the world, becoming just more successful. And literally, I go into this place, and I get all the shots. They got the wheatgrass, they got the turmeric, they got the fucking ginger, they got the fucking everything. And I get this shot, and it's thick, and I drink it, and I was like, ow! And they're like, oh, do you want some water? And then they poured water into my little cup, and I drank that. And instantly, though, I was just like, mentally, I was just like, oh, man, yeah, no, I can feel this. This is working. I feel great. And then I bought like 6 other juices. Drank 2 juices coming over here. And I'm only going to drink juice for the rest of the day. I'm doing a juice cleanse today, guys.
You're such an like addict. Who's just like
Juice
you're just like
cleanse.
overloading on juice. You think it's gonna fix you?
Yeah,
like one
it's going to
day
make me lose like 100 pounds one day of juice drinking.
you're gonna wake up tomorrow, look in the mirror, and be like,
Oh, dude.
yeah,
I'll jerk off for like 3 hours tonight
yeah,
and just think that
just
that's
get
a
it all
workout.
out. Yeah, get like 3 pounds of cum out of you.
Oh, my God. And then tomorrow morning, I'll just go and eat a bunch of donuts.
You're gonna have that stupid like Japanese breakfast sandwich you always eat with the white bread.
Yeah.
That I'm jealous that you eat, but I'm also
because
like,
I eat bread.
I'm also sad because if I ate that, I would go right back to bed.
Yeah, no, you can eat that. It's nice.
No, I can't eat it.
COMDEY. Shout out to COMDEY.
I mean, it looks fire, but
COMDEY's
like,
solid. The egg
you
salad
can't- you-
sandwich. Eggs are healthy for you.
you know what's not healthy? 2 big, fat, fluffy slices of white bread first thing in the morning.
No, those are perfect for you. That's
It's
what gives
not.
you get up and go.
No, it doesn't.
If you're going to hike up a mountain, you eat 2 loaves of bread and you walk.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think so?
I ate some bread this week.
What did it do to you, Al?
It was fucking. Let me tell you what I did. My friend brought me some bread from
Yeah.
Tartine.
Nice.
It's just this big squishy loaf of bread.
Who's your friend?
You met her, my friend.
Oh. Al has a friend.
I got a friend.
And she brought him a loaf of bread. Cough into the mic. Into the mic. Into the mic. It's better when you cough into the microphone.
She brought me a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of bread, but
Obviously.
it was a gift.
Yeah.
So I indulged myself.
What kind of sourdough?
It's like a big. It's called like porridge bread. It's just a big fucking hunk of bread.
Full of seeds.
Seeds on top.
Seeds
but it's so soft and gooey. You cut
Yeah.
it. You have to cut the slices.
Yeah.
And I cut a. Wait, we're doing a fucking food. God damn it.
See?
I don't want to talk about food.
You guys love food and I love food and this is Two Tones.
All right, I gotta go with it. So here's my dumb story about bread.
Yeah.
I cut a big hunk. Andrea comes over.
Yeah.
She mixes up a little oil and balsamic, salt and pepper. We just tear into like just bread,
Eat the bread.
butter, oil, put the butter on there. And then I'm like, let's ramp it up a bit.
You okay?
Got some kale in my throat. Let's ramp it up. So I put it in the toaster oven. Get that shit big, thick,
Crispy.
fucking,
That shit
big, thick
crisp?
hunk. Oh my God, crispy with some butter, with some honey. And then what I do is I take raisins and I inject them in all the holes of the bread.
Just raisins, butter, and bread.
Raisins,
honey.
butter, honey, and bread. And it's fucking...
Raisins are incredible. Good raisins? What's
big,
the matter?
fat,
You got
juicy raisins.
big fat
I
juicers.
got kale in my throat.
Kale in your throat, raisins in your asshole.
Let's get it.
Why don't raisins come out the same as corn?
That's a good fucking question.
Because I feel like they're kind of the same.
I know why. Because
Why?
you wouldn't even see them.
You wouldn't see them because
No,
they're brown.
they probably
they're
do.
Brown.
Yeah, corn's...
Corn you see because it's yellow.
We solved the mystery today. You and
Food podcast. So when you eat corn, you see tons of corn kernels in your shit because they're kind of fibrous, so you don't really break them down. It kind of looks like when you do a wheatgrass shot and it pushes out all that fiber. That's like corn.
Right.
And you still see that when you poop. But when you eat raisins, but they're kind of like just dried plums. So then they probably break down actually a lot easier. So we're not really finding out too much about food. But, you know, there's fibers and then there's smush. And the smush of the raisins probably just goes in and kind of emulsifies with the turd.
You're a scientist. There's smush.
I often say that I'm not a scientist, but the amount of alchemy I know about food,
Right.
is just important to the unilateral source of information that I send to these guys.
The scientific diagram of ingredients, corn, gluten.
Just words.
Gravy.
Gravy.
The macaroni.
Yeah. You know,
roasting pans, Brussels sprouts.
Chlorophyll.
Yep. Chloroform.
Chloroform.
For after dinner. Exactly. Who wants
Chloroform
as
does
an aperitif?
magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay. It's great to be back.
hey guys, episode 47.
No.
Webby Awards. We just got a Webby Award, a couple nominations. Shout out to Webby Awards.
We're the powerful truth angels.
Powerful truth angels, the greatest pod in the podosphere. We're potting.
We're potting.
And last night was pretty amazing. I say to you, do we want to get into that yet?
Well, we are going to have a guest today who...
Obviously, you saw this chair on our set.
Yeah.
It's going to be filled with an absolute fucking legend.
Can I get this... Can this mic be adjusted so I'm not going like this, so I'm not hunching over?
Why? Why are you hunching over?
Well, because I'd like to sit
Just lift the
straight.
arm. You
It
just
doesn't-
twist
look,
it. No, twist it. Twist that part.
It just
You
floats.
twist this
It
part.
keeps floating. Maybe this needs to go higher.
Now we're going to have to edit this. We're going to have to start over.
No, we're good. Just a little... Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
You couldn't have done that, eh?
I don't know how to work this thing.
You're tall? Are you
I'm
saying
tall.
you're taller than me?
I'm taller than you, yes.
You're saying you're taller than me.
That's
There's no way.
That's an empirical fact.
There's no empirical. I'm metric.
Okay.
What would you say to that?
Empirical's got nothing to do with a measuring system
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah, it does.
What is
A
it?
liter or a gallon?
Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah, there's a gallon of shit over there.
Nope. 1 liter.
Here we are. We're the powerful truth angels. Matty Matheson is to my left.
Alex Erdman living out in
Can you not?
What?
Can you not?
You're on a public show.
Yeah, but
You're
just don't. Why say? Well, just call me something else.
Two-tone. We got two-tone.
No,
Graffiti artist, legendary streetwear mastermind, Alex Two-Tone Erdman.
Thank you. Don't.
My name's Marty.
You're Marty Markelson,
Marty.
Prince of Gravy, the King of Maple Syrup, the Dawn of fucking Bison, the massacre, the slaughter of native peoples for his own farmhouse, the avoider of children, and the wife angerer.
Yes, that is kind of accurate besides some of those things.
Pretty
I'll
accurate.
take those and you just scribble on walls. So we can just cut the bullshit. This podcast is going to be a good one. Last night, we're not even going to get there. We're not even going to get there.
Can we
I'm
talk about
jumping
this?
ahead.
Do you want to talk
Are we
about
gonna
this?
talk about this?
Matty brought the comps for his new book.
That's my new
A little
cookbook.
plug, a little cookbook. I'm going to do a little run through.
My new cookbook.
Because
I made a new cookbook, guys.
You know, I have a background.
You can't
design
say the title though. You don't say the
publishing.
title yet.
The title
okay?
is
No, don't say it on camera because it's not a
It's
reveal
called
yet.
Beep, beep, beep.
It's
beep.
called Come Toast.
Come Toast.
It's a memoir
It's called
about
Iguana Cum.
Yeah, it's Come Toast. It's the new book.
Shoot a load in my butt. I'm a party slut. That's the name of the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here we go. So we're gonna I made a new cookbook, and you obviously right off the bat think that it's beautiful. It's really creative. How did I do another one? What are the questions going through your mind?
Let me just remove your head from your dick for a minute.
Inside
Stop sucking
the
it.
foreskin.
Stop sucking your
This?
cock.
Is this killing me?
Yeah, that's no good. Let's get this out of here. There's just a giant obelisk in the middle of the just blocking this camera.
This podcast is brought to you by dog shit.
So,
where's Andrea? Andrea, we love you and we miss you.
Okay, let's back up to that conversation, then we'll get into this.
Okay.
Andrea and Christina
aren't here today because we don't really have a production team and nobody emails anything. And me and Alex are just like, hey, we're going to be at your apartment. And Jason shows up with 3 cameras and 2 lights and a couple GoPros, and we go into it.
Well, just to be clear too, Andrea and Christina are professionals. They're commercial makeup. Andrea's a makeup and hairstylist, and Andrea's a production designer. Christina does makeup and hair. They're pros. They work in town,
the industry,
in the biz. So they're not.
And we're
really,
the hacks. We're the losers.
This is bullshit. So
we're in your apartment,
but they live across the street. It was very casual the first week, and now they're just like, "Hey, what's up with the show? We need to be there." I'm like, "Listen, this is." Just chaos. We turn cameras on. We just do stuff. Come by if you want. And they go, "Oh, you don't want us?" And I go, "Jesus Christ, what am I saying here?" So I had to get on a conference call.
You have to say we want you.
I did. I got on a conference call. I left you out of it.
Oh my God.
I called them and I said,
they were like, "No."
No, I said, "Listen, I want to be very clear. We want you there as much as you can possibly be here, but do not put off any jobs that you have coming for this because
this is low on the pole of hierarchy of like jobs."
But not really, because this is the most important thing that anyone's ever going to be involved in
I think
in their entire lives.
We just
Let's
don't
be
really
real.
realize that how successful
Reverse
this will be.
psychology. I say don't come. They're supposed to come. They didn't get it.
Whenever you say don't come, guess what happens?
Don't come. Please don't come. Please don't come. Please don't come. Squirt. Come.
Now, once again, maybe they'll be here on the next podcast, but this is just me and Two-Tone.
My guy.
Living it up. And I came straight from New York yesterday, and I did my first kind of run through of my cookbook with my editor and my team over at Abrams.
Cookbook comps.
And I just had it in my tote bag, and Alex, was pulling out my juices, and Alex is like, "Hey, what's that in the bag?" Yeah, and I was just like,
that's funny because actually what happened was I was on my computer and you handed it to me and said, "What do you think?"
No, you were like, "Hey, what is that, Matty? That looks like a lot of really cool stuff in your tote bag."
I did not say that. I will say this, as much as we give each other shit, it's beautiful. The photos are great. You told me that you didn't use a food stylist, that you cooked all this shit yourself.
I used a prop, like Kate, she did all the plateware and the backgrounds,
right,
and all the tables, all that kind of stuff, but I plated all the food.
And you shot it over the course of 8 days?
7 days.
7 days.
In the basement of Tartine.
Basement of Tartine.
Down in downtown LA.
A lot of Tartine plugs today.
Well.
What are you going to do? All right. It looks great.
Girlfriend.
What? No. Listen. Let's not get crazy. I've used everything that our sponsors have provided. And I'm going to say that I'm happy to know that these are all quality products. I'm not even being sarcastic. The Manscaped lawnmower 2.0 razor. I'm sorry.
3.0.
The lawnmower 3.0 razor. That razor is fire. I used it on my face. It's so precise. It's so nice. It doesn't nick. It doesn't cut. It's actually like, I'm not even bullshitting. I have it. I use it.
It's got an LED light.
I mean, it's kind of dope. And
when you're shaving the undercarriage.
Right. I take it from downstairs on the balls and the taint, upstairs to the face. It's all around town. It's running down my...
It's just a one motion. It's one motion. You zap the nuts. You landscape. You manscape. You zap the nuts. You bring the lawnmower 3.0 right up the body. Zzz, shave that face up. 1, 2, 3. Get it
and it's
going.
Really important.
And with the PTA,
it's really important to use if you experience something that I like to call shaft hair, and that's hair going along the shaft of your penis. Doesn't make any sense.
You got a lot of shaft hair?
I experience shaft hair, and when you're cutting the shaft hair, you really don't want to nick anything on your dick. So you want to shave with a razor that's safe and precise.
No nicks on your dick.
Nicks on your dick.
No nicks on your dick.
No
you gotta
nicks
get it.
on
No
your dick.
nicks
No
on
nicks
your dick.
on your
You don't
dick.
want
No,
a
no.
nick
Don't
on
want to
your
bleed
dick.
out the main vein because you will go insane. No dicks on your neck.
20% off,
20% off is
Two-Tone.
major.
Guess what, everyone? We're about to unleash a 20% off PTA code manscaped.com.
Yep.
Your balls will thank you.
Thank you, balls.
Get 20% off free shipping with the code PTA manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping manscaped.com and use the code PTA. Your partner will love your dick and balls.
Don't forget.
And they will thank you.
Don't forget the charging stand because you want to show off your ball trimmer in the bathroom so people go, what's that razor? And you go, that's what I shave my balls with. I want everyone to know. Be proud. It's actually a great.
They're gonna take it and you're gonna be like, take it for a spin.
It's a great razor. Yeah, share it with your friends. Do whatever you want, man.
Take it for a spin.
Fucking
take
shave
it for
it
a
all.
spin.
Fuck it, man. Ugh!
So this book,
labels.
Obviously, it's beautiful. Take it in, drink it in. A lot of colors, a lot of dishes.
It's gorgeous. It is. The photography is great. The food is appetizing. I don't know how to cook, nor
This is
am
the
I
most
good at it.
food podcast we've ever done.
This is a lot. Yeah, fuck. We keep getting stuck. I mean, I guess it's inevitable, right?
It is inevitable. It's my life. You
Okay.
you are a graffiti artist, and I am a culinary artist.
I'm not a graffiti artist. I
You're
don't.
a
I haven't
graffiti
written
artist.
graffiti
I'm
in
a
10
culinary
years.
artist.
I'm not a
We're
graffiti
both
artist.
artists. We know that. We both know that we're artists, and where you shine the most in your artistry is on the streets, brick wall, Krylon, fucking, that's where you are.
Everything-
North Face up, bandana on, Tim's on, hitting the walls.
Everything you're saying is like a really bad Canadian after-school special. A brick wall with Krylon and North Face and Timberland. The
Yeah.
guy's like, spray it. It's like, it says,
Yeah, spray it.
it says rap war or something fucking like,
Rap War's on.
Smoke dust. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Smoke Dust would be something I would write.
that actually would be a good name.
Smoke
Too
Dust?
many letters. Too many
Too many
letters.
letters.
though.
You need 4 max.
You can do 7. You can do 7 letters.
It has
and
to
get
be.
away
Does
with
it have to be 3s?
No, like 7 is like the max. You're gonna have a name.
What's a good 7 one?
5 is perfect.
5 is perfect.
Yeah, 5 is perfect. I think I'm.
Because
5
you have
is,
a middle. You have a middle and then 2 on each side.
right, and also you got to think about you want to be able to put up your 5 letters in your crew. Right.
And your crew's always 3 letters. Why is it always 3 letters?
No, there's 2-letter crews.
Is there?
Yeah, there's also a crew in LA called Cult.
Okay.
CULT, Children Under Lucifer's Teachings.
Ooh, that's a good one. But they
That's
use
a
that's cool
4-letter
because
crew.
it's cult and then it's like culty.
Yeah,
That's neat of
That's a
them.
4-letter
That's
crew.
a neat crew.
Listen, you can do whatever you want. 2 letters, 4
What's
letters.
our crew? PTA.
PTA. That's our crew.
Are we gonna do
That's
a
our clique.
graffiti? Can we do a graffiti?
You want to do graffiti?
Look how excited he is.
Oh my God. No,
See,
no, no.
he is a real life graffiti guy because he just got genuinely so fucking stoked out. When I was like, let's do graffiti, he's like,
I just imagine you with a bunch of spray cans, like you with like 20 cans of paint and
Yep.
a wall to see what happens.
it's a lot of shoulder.
Can we do that?
Yeah,
I don't
we'll bring
think
in a wall right here. We'll
No,
get
no,
a wall,
No.
and we'll get a painted wall. You know those the wallpaper with the bricks.
We're not doing that anymore.
We're gonna do that in here.
Now with real spray paint. It's fucking no way.
Why?
It's too noxious. We're not doing that.
Well, wear the masks.
No, it's in my house. I'm not gonna spray paint in my fucking house. Like the overspray. Are you kidding
Thought
me?
you were a punk, bro.
I'm not a punk. I never said I was a punk. But I think
Ska.
no.
Ska's a version of punk.
I'm not
Ska's maybe the beginning of punk.
I'm not a ska.
You're a bit of a ska.
I'm not a ska. I think we should do a satellite show.
Okay.
And we get a wall and we paint.
Like you get a scaffolding.
No. You don't want to be on a
Do a
scaffold.
portrait of like
you don't
someone.
want to be a scaffold. We get a little wall. It's more to see you paint and see what comes out of you and spray cans.
I want to do.
You might have respect for writers if you try to do some graffiti.
Really?
You're gonna go, oh, this is actually.
And then someone like comes up on the street and they're like, "Hey, are you messed?" And I'm like, "Who's asking?"
Yeah. What do you write?
And he's like, "I'm scams."
I'm scams. Yeah.
And I'm like, "Sick. What's
Sick.
crew?" And he's like, "CCBC."
Yeah,
I'm like,
CCBC,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, "I'm CBD MD."
CBD.
Yeah,
MD.
sick.
Yeah. That was pretty much the entire 90s in LA. What do you write?
Would you get front? Like, would someone check you about
This
that?
is-
Or
this
how
is-
does it?
This is like mid 90s LA. Where are you from? If you're a kid hanging out in the street,
Right.
Where are you from, or what do you write? That was the question you get asked. Like,
'Cause,
driving my, where are you from? What do you write? Like, that was just like constantly.
Where are you from? And
Where
then
you
what
from
do you
is-
say?
where
Because
you
what if
from?
you were? because every neighborhood you get fucked with.
Well, I'm not from anywhere because I didn't gangbang. Right. So, but if you're a gangster,
so that's what you say. If you're not from
I am from nowhere.
That's what you say.
And then they'll press you like, where'd you grow up? Where's your mom live? And then they really try to investigate.
Really?
They started getting more into it where they pull people, pull your shirt up because people would lie.
Right.
As it years, towards the 2000s, I started seeing that. Like, well, let me see, lift up your shirt. Let me see your tattoos. Like, they get really investigative. But back in the day, when there was a code of honor, you pull up on a guy, you go, where are you from? And his job is to tell you where he's from. Even if he's out of bounds, he's got to tell you. It's like,
I'm from here.
If he's an honorable gang member, he goes, I'm from so-and-so.
Right.
And they go, guess what?
Yeah.
You go, what?
What?
You're dead. And
that's it.
And they explode.
See, in Fort Erie, there is. I want to tell you, don't break an apple.
Okay.
Don't break an apple don't rip a phone book. Don't rip a phone book. Are you trying to smash an apple?
I'm trying to see if I can split an apple in half.
You can't split an apple in half. Let's go jujitsu, man.
Oh, I almost ripped my tit.
See, if you break your shoulders, both your shoulders snap off, and the apple's just there perfectly, not even bruised.
Yeah. In Fort Erie.
So there was the Crescent Park Riders.
Okay.
CPR.
Those are guys that rode toboggans.
We rode toboggans.
Yeah.
Played in the sand. And then I think there's like the north side, the Regulators or some shit. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Way to go.
Pretty buff, right?
Anyway, so there was like, I wouldn't say gangs, but there was definitely a little bit of crew. Anywhere there's kids, there's crew, I feel. But LA, so you say I'm from nowhere.
Yeah, I'd be like.
But you're from Venice. But if you say you're from Venice, then you have to really answer.
Yeah, but I wasn't from Venice like that.
No?
No, because it's a whole different thing.
You're not from Ghost Town?
Look, we're going to bring some guys on in a few shows.
Are we going to bring some guys on?
We're going to have born and raised guys on.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think so. I think
we should. Because we talk about all this stuff and we don't really know where eat the apple in the microphone. You're on camera. You're like, should I? You know that they're not going to even edit that out because they don't even edit anything. Yeah. So it's just like, okay, good mumble, Jason. Jason's just like, thank you, producer. Okay, all right. Don't give us attitude, Jason. That was perfect.
Okay, we're
good to eat on mic. We're good to eat on mic. I think we eat on mic often. I like eating on mic. So, my friend group, I would love that. I would love to see Sponto. Who else? Darius? Who else?
Sponto.
Who's going to come out?
Sponto, Silkworm.
Because if you guys...
I'm trying to get Youngster, because I know you love Youngster.
Yeah, I love Youngster.
Sponto, Youngster, Silkworm, probably Ricky and Uncle Jesse.
Okay.
Tio. So, those are the boys. They hold the shit down.
They're going to all come in. Sponto...
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Sponto's great.
Sponto's great.
Everyone's great. Everyone's great because the thing about it is you guys see this beautiful guy here, my friend. Guess what? His friends are very scary looking.
No.
Who's They're scary looking.
Who?
Sponto, scary looking if he's wearing sunglasses. Silkworm is like a tall, skinny guy.
He's not scary. No one's scary. Everyone's nice. Youngster's scary looking.
Youngster's scary looking.
But like I'll fold Youngster like a chair.
Yeah, but anyone.
I didn't mean that, Youngster.
Yeah. See, he said that, and then he's gonna show up with his little whistle.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, but the born and raised crew is a part of my friend circle. And if somebody was to ask me where I'm from, I would tell them I'm
born and raised.
I'm born and raised.
Like if another streetwear company pulls up,
company pulled
they're
up,
like rip and dip. What's up? Where you from? You're like born and raised.
Salt Life.
Yeah.
Where you checked? Wow. I'd be like, I'm born and raised.
And they go, okay.
Respect. So we're gonna have those guys. I think that would be great because I'd love to see those guys.
Yeah.
And it would be great for people to know, like how you actually make streetwear and how you make clothes and how. Your crew, eat the apple like that. That was gentle. That was a gentle nibble. So, the pod is pot. Oh! Now, I came in yesterday from New York, did my cookbook, first pass, and then as soon as I got here, I hit you up, and I was like, hey, I got 2 tickets to go to the Comedy Store to go see our friend Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
And... it just so happened that it was like Comedy Chaos or some shit it's called.
Yeah.
Sam Tripoli.
Sam Tripoli.
Tripoli. He hosts this thing. And it was just like hella comedians. It's like
Hella.
literally like Joe Rogan and this Eddie Bravo fucking guy.
Whitney
and fucking
Cummings.
Whitney Cummings. And
Crystalia. Bobby Lee.
Santino.
That little Mormon kid.
Oh my God.
That guy was
I don't
funny.
even remember his name. He was great.
He looked like a lollipop.
He was
great.
He was like the whitest. It was amazing. He was like
pretty
this
funny.
cute white guy that came out. It was very good juxtaposition between Sam's demeanor.
I like the thing at the comedy store is that all the comedians have to walk in front of you. You're sitting on that
Yeah.
couch. They all walk past you.
We're
to
sitting
get
on Sam's
stage.
couch.
We're sitting on Sam's couch. They all have to walk past you to get on stage. So you see them.
Yep.
And it kind of makes them like, because on stage everyone
Seen.
looks bigger than life, but then they walk in front of you, you're like, oh, that guy's
Everyone's
short.
timid, trying to be
this
chill.
woman has a tiny backpack. You're just kind of like, what is
That person has a tiny backpack.
One of the comedians had a tiny
She had a
backpack.
tiny backpack.
Like I personally, I don't like comedy. Going to comedy shows. I love comedy. I think that there are a few funny comedians in the world, and there's a few funny comedy specials.
It's hard to make you laugh.
It's hard to make me laugh.
because you're such an intelligent comedic mind.
Okay, so it's I don't laugh easily, but I had fun, and I was laughing at some things that weren't exactly on stage. We'll get into that though.
Yeah, there's some the whole experience.
Yeah.
It was my second time. It was my second time going to the Comedy Store. And it was my second time going to the It was my second time going to a comedy show. Like all time, first time going to a comedy show. It was my first time going to the Comedy Store. And it was so incredible.
Yeah.
Because just think about it. It's like the most iconic comedy shop, store, venue in the world. And we're there. And it's like, right now, it's like, Saturday Night Live, it's a closed set. Okay? Turn your phone off. It's a closed set.
Can we put?
You can't post about it. Hey, Two-Tone, in between doing laundry cycles and incoming emails, you got plenty of lists to do on your to-do list. Give yourself one less thing to do, and let DoorDash bring food to you.
I would love something that would be delicious. It could be a pizza. It could be Chinese food. It could be maybe froyo. I could take all those things and mash them together
froyo.
in a blender if I wanted to, because I would use DoorDash to get it to my house. And they have contactless delivery.
Ordering contactless delivery. Ordering is so easy, Two-Tone. Open up the DoorDash app. Choose what you want to eat. Your food will be safely outside of your door with the new contactless
Don't fucking touch
delivery.
me, is what I tell the delivery man. And I say, put it down and back away because it's contactless. I don't have to say that to the DoorDash guy because he knows it's contactless delivery. And you know what? All of a sudden, I'm just in the mood for Caribbean food. You know where am I going to get it? DoorDash.
I love it. Let's get some
Oxtail.
oxtail. Okay, right now, everyone, our listeners get $5 off their first order of $15 or more and 0 delivery fees for the first month.
That's
when you download
$5.
the DoorDash app and enter code PTA. Two-Tone.
That's $5 off your first order and 0 delivery fees for a month when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code PTA. Don't forget that's code PTA for $5 off your first order with DoorDash.
PTA. Anyway,
let's put him.
We're talking to this idiot over here off camera.
You're in the green room. Go in the green room
right now, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Go over there.
Sit down in the chair. No. That's the green room. There it is.
You sit over there.
You can get a snack from our fridge if you like.
There's snacks.
Feel free to root around the fridge. There's a camera in there. Okay.
So we go to the Comedy Store. Our good friend Andrew Santino gets us a couple tickets to go see the show, and we show up, and there's a big lineup because it's like the who's who of comedians. It's like
you're a good friend.
Huh?
You're a good friend.
I'm a good friend?
No, you said our good friend in Santino. I don't want to.
Oh, my good friend. Yeah, sorry.
I just met him.
Yeah, he just met him.
But I've
done his pod.
Sharp guy.
Very sharp guy. Santino, I think, is gonna have a really big moment. I think he's having a moment.
Yeah.
I think he's like genuinely one of the funniest, nicest guys.
He's cool.
And he's very fucking funny. And he's got a podcast. He's got 2 podcasts. He's got Whiskey Ginger and he's got Bad Friends with Bobby Lee. It's fucking ill. So the thing is it's like I've never been. It's literally my second time. and you've been to a lot of comedy shows.
No. I've been to a couple.
He's been to a couple.
I find it. You know what?
It's a certain type of person that goes. I never even thought of going to a comedy show. I never I only went to like hardcore shows.
Yeah.
So I'm like, to go to anything else that isn't a hardcore show is like taking up time of me either getting fucked up and now taking time away from working or my family. So I would never do something like an activity like that ever.
The comedy show crowd is interesting. It's like
almost Juggalo.
It's a very specific cross section of people.
People like to laugh.
Yeah, and people listen. People pay their money. They're there to fucking laugh.
Yeah.
So like, you can get by as a comedian by having a polished act with an arc that might not necessarily be funny because people are there to laugh.
Yeah.
And like, I think there's a lot of comedians who have a career just based on the fact that they can deliver bits, but I don't necessarily think that they're inherently that funny, but the rest of the world does. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That being said, I feel like comedians as a profession to me is one of those, like, there's a few professions that I think I hold up in high regard, and being able to create material, say it to a bunch of people and get a paycheck.
Yeah.
And that's fucking amazing. Life to me that world is crazy.
If you're a successful comedian, you're making so much money because guess what? You need zero production. You walk on stage and it's all the back end. It's all the work. It's all the touring. It's like developing the jokes. And then when shit starts popping, it's like you and a microphone on a stage, and comedians make so much money.
Some.
I think some, maybe.
You're making an assumption.
Well, Heavy does.
This one doesn't make any money.
He makes zero money. Anyway. We'll get to him soon.
We're not there yet.
You stay there, fucking Heavy. Over there.
Go sit.
Sit down.
Sit in the Eames chair.
Sit the fuck down.
Take a load off,
in the
Heavy.
Chair.
Sit in the lounge chair.
Sit in the lounge chair. You're not on yet. And so I think the greatest thing. I love being in there is something about being in a room full of people just laughing.
Yeah.
It was very nice, and there's like some people were good, some people were not that great. And it was just a great experience. I love it because I think just right now, comedians are like destroying podcasts. There's so many great podcasts that are like, because they're great talkers. And we're not comedians. And we are, I don't know. It was like, I like watching, like, it's like in my brain, I'm going to the comedy show to see like how people are reacting to people. And I like watching like the whole thing. I like watching like the whole kind of experience of it. And I'm like, oh, this is like a different kind of business. This is a thing. This is like I like watching how people interact with people.
Yeah.
I like seeing like the crowd work is really cool to me.
I love the crowd work.
Dude, when Bobby got that guy to like brush his wiener, like on the outside, Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee was a force of nature.
Incredible.
He's one of the. I've never seen him live. I guess
I've never seen. No.
I've always thought he was funny, but never really paid. And then I saw him live, and the way that dude worked the room, he could have walked up and ate potato chips, and I would have been. And I didn't think anything. And I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
He was just. I mean, he's
the
like
way
a
he
fucking.
moves.
He's like in the Matrix of comedy. I think he's just like
he's
fucking
incredible.
bending backwards, fucking making squeaks.
Yeah.
Doing all the like.
Dude,
this shit was wild.
Dude, his jokes.
He was good.
Incredible.
He was amazing.
Incredible.
He was amazing. He blew my mind.
Everything was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was just all in all, it was an amazing night. It was like Winnie Cummings is so.
She was great.
Her delivery is really fucking good.
Yeah.
She like controls the room.
She crushed.
She is powerful. She is powerful.
And that place too, the comedy. Where were we? Comedy store.
Yeah.
It's such a disgusting historical, like it's just seeped in, like it's just like it's like oozing, like there's slime coming up. It's just like
but
the
it's
chicken,
still nice.
Chicken tenders everywhere.
There's chicken tenders. We ate chicken wings. I felt, you know what? It was weird. I had the same feeling of eating food at the comedy store as if I was to eat food at like a strip club.
Yeah.
Right?
Same thing.
Eating food
same grill,
at a
same
comedy.
menu.
Yeah. Like here's chicken tenders, here's French fries. Strip clubs and comedy clubs have the same menus.
And some people's acts make you feel as skeevy as you do looking at some disgusting dancers.
But I love watching comedians like bomb. Like watching a comic go up there and kind of mumble through some stuff is a really nice thing too.
I didn't see anyone bombing, but
nobody bombed. Last night was
some
no
people
bomb.
were saying shit that was
they
were making me blood. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like they're saying some shit up on that stage that like you can't even say anymore.
No.
Like
Comedians can say whatever. David Tell?
David Tell, dude.
Joey Diaz?
Oh my God.
Joey Diaz is saying some stuff that isn't.
Holy shit.
It's very funny.
Dude, Eddie Bravo, let me tell you something about that dude.
Okay.
He scares the living shit out of me as a person.
Yes.
Because and I know, you know, all due respect, sir, but I look at him on the things that are coming out of his mouth and the way he was delivering them. I was like, that's a scary person.
Yeah.
He's got that crazy.
His whole bit was just about fucking.
Yeah.
And his whole bit was just about fucking.
Like buttholes and pussies. And
he was talking about taking photos of stuff and
yeah.
It was a wild time. But it is still, I think the whole experience was amazing. And now what we want to do is we have a friend of the pod, a friend of mine.
Oh my God.
And he is, okay, he's gonna, not yet, you fuck. Stand over there. He's so excited.
Look at the paintings.
He's FaceTiming like his mom right now. He's so excited. It's like he's about to graduate college. So,
oh my God.
So this guy has given up his entire life, thrown everything away into the ocean of nothingness to come to Los Angeles, California, to make it as a comedian.
Chasing the dream.
Really, it is not a place that is kind. You know, as beautiful as California is, it's not kind to people that just move here and want to be a comedian. And I think it's one of the toughest kind of circles to break into. And I think that I have so much respect. These guys are road dogs. These guys are going out on the road, traveling the world, and fucking doing whatever they have to do to tell jokes in front of nobody most of the time. Jokes in front of like middle America where people don't give a fuck. They don't understand anything. They're fucking, you know, and they're putting themselves literally in front of people to tell jokes, to make people, it starts as such a genuine thing. It's a very hospitable thing, the same as food. I make food. I literally want to cook and work as hard as I can to just feed somebody some food. You know what's the best? I just saw Jimmy walk by the window. It's incredible. So just the White Walkers coming in too. So I think it is no matter how like low our friend is on the comedic scale, he is working
Is he on the scale?
I don't even think he's on the scale yet.
Okay.
But I think what he's doing is you know, he's been working so hard for 10 years. So hard. Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's here.
Jimmy's here.
Look at him.
No, you stop. You stop, because Jimmy's our friend. Jimmy's Jimmy is a real ass guy. You're just a fucking guest on the pod. Jimmy is our friend, okay?
Jimmy's security also.
Jimmy is security.
Act up.
So if you think that he'll fucking Muay Thai kick you in the fucking jaw, buddy.
That's true.
He would, yeah. Gives him eyebrows. Still hasn't said a word to him. That's the best thing about Jimmy.
Yeah.
So our friend has been literally working tooth and nail for 10 years.
Heavy.
10 fucking years. And he's still nowhere. And it's incredible to see somebody work for a decade of their life to a craft and just know that they're like literally at like day one. Every day is day one.
Every day.
Because I think in
Groundhog Day
comedy,
of comedy,
every day is day one until you fucking get it.
Right.
So it just hasn't happened for our friend yet.
Right.
And he's going to be able to come on and talk about his experience. But I'm just really excited. He's been my friend for a long time, back in Toronto. He is a Canadian. And he does really a lot of things for charity, which is really admirable because he has no money. He has zero money in his life. And he does a lot of work with charity. And that's the thing. Would you fight for somebody?
Okay. What can you bring me on?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. Like I want to roast Heavy, but like if you did this to me, I would go out the door.
No, I just basically have to just come on and defend myself.
Come on, Heavy. Come on, Heavy.
Why? Okay, so everyone, all of our powerful truth angels out there, give a warm welcome to our good friend, Heavy, Jeff Danson.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
And this is and he and you're gonna see he is actually funny. And I just want him.
What do you got here?
What is that?
What do you got?
Okay, first of all,
No, what is this?
I've been introduced to many different ways.
What is this?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Tell you in a second. First of all, Maddie, thank you for having me on.
Hey, well,
Love
there's
you.
two of us.
Love
we both.
you. Two-tone.
This is my show also.
Love your place. Yeah, relax.
We can talk about that.
Okay,
we'll
first
talk
of all,
about that.
First
We
of all,
will.
is one of these for me?
No.
No.
Okay.
He's already asking for
I'm
shit.
just okay. Just relax.
You want the apple juice?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Already. It's not even.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
First of all, nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you.
Jimmy. His name's fucking.
Jimmy,
Don't call him bro.
nice to meet you.
That's fucking.
Okay,
what?
relax. Let me just
Don't
say
call
this.
him Jimmy or bro.
Well, I didn't. Okay.
His name's Jimmy.
Okay.
Wow.
First of all, let me
Don't
just say this.
disrespect Jimmy and Jimmy's house.
Maddie is an extremely sweet guy, and two-tone as well. Very sweet, you know, very into his brand. He sent me a sweatsuit for free when he didn't even know who I was. True. Facts. I had to ask.
I still don't know who you
Oh,
are.
okay.
You're Maddie's friend.
I asked a
You're
few
Maddie's
times.
friend.
I had to ask a few times.
Yeah.
A few times.
Okay. You got a free sweatshirt that's valued at
I got a full sweatsuit.
$700.
I got a full sweatsuit.
$700 sweatsuit, and I had to ask
Thank you.
a few times.
Thank you. And it's a beautiful sweatsuit. It's a beautiful sweatsuit. I will say this.
But
You know, great intro. Thank you so much. Really playing me up to the audience. Thank you, Maddie. And
I just quickly in the comments section, if you know who Jeff Heavy Dancing is, just say yeah. I've seen him. I've heard about him.
yeah, let him
him
know.
know. Let
Come
him
to
know.
my
Let him
defense.
know. Let him
Come
know.
to my defense. No, I will say
smash
this.
the like button.
Smash the like button.
Okay.
If you know who Heavy is,
I will say this.
If you've been to a Heavy sets, hit the like button.
Maddie is doing live shows now, and to see him at the Comedy Store, appreciating the art, because Maddie's funny. Maddie's naturally funny. He's not a stand-up comedian by trade.
I'm not.
But I think that, and I've tried to encourage him. I think that there's the potential for you.
I don't
to
know if I
have-
need another job.
I think that there's the potential for Maddie to have a special of some sort. Maybe if it's not pure stand-up, maybe it's storytelling,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
whatever.
Whatever it is.
I'm not trying to do something like that.
So the chain this represents one time, okay? This represents one time.
What's one time?
time,
One
Heavy?
time means that things only happen once, unless you have a time machine.
That's what we call the cops. One time.
That is also the term for police. But it's also a show that I sold to MTV, because I sold 2 shows to MTV.
You didn't sell any shows because they never came out.
That did not go to air. That did not go to air. Okay.
You're like,
Now, 10 years into stand-up, yes, I am broke. Am I the best? No, I'm not the best. Have I stuck with it, and am I gonna pop off?
Does anyone know
Yes.
you in the Comedy Store? No.
No.
Okay,
Nobody.
first of all,
Nobody knew you.
Okay, first of all, I just spent a week.
Nobody knew you.
I spent a week
Jeff
in
Ross.
New York.
You went like this to Jeff Ross. We're outside talking to Santina. We're outside. Jeff Ross is like leaving.
Anybody-
And Jeff does this. Hold on. Jeff does this. Hey, man, good to see you. And Jeff Ross is, yeah, man. It was the wildest.
What
thing.
about-
And he's
I've known
no,
Jeff
and he's
Ross.
He's like, I've known Jeff Ross since I was doing the.
For 10 years.
I've known him for 10 years. I was like, that's not how to know a friend. No,
I'm
somebody
not-
for
I
10
didn't say
years.
he's my best
What about when
friend.
Maddie,
I
you
said
and
my
I,
best friend.
you and I were walking out.
Oh, this
He
is
stops us.
This
He
was
stops
a
us.
little.
He goes,
This was a little out of
This
pocket
is
on my
getting
behalf.
a lot.
He
This is
stops
getting a
us.
lot.
Let me just
There's
tell
a
this-
lot. Okay, can we just preface? Okay, first
my
of all, our powerful truth angel babies out here. We were at the Comedy Store. If you haven't, we were at the Comedy Store. Our friend Jeff Heavy does a lot of. He does a thing called the Heavy Sets at the Comedy Store.
That's something I
been
do.
performing there, going there for 10 fucking years. And last night was a who's who of comedians. It was a big show. I guess they always have those kind of shows.
Tuesday nights are the best night to go to the Comedy
Tuesday
Store.
nights, it's literally like Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan, with Jeff Ross,
Jeff Danson.
and Dave Attell and Whitney Cummings and Brendan Schaub and fucking Tim Dillon. Crazy list. And Heavy somehow, I only know, the only people I know Schaub and I know fucking Santino. I don't know anybody else. I've never met them. I don't know them. It doesn't matter. Some of our circles kind of intertwine. Doesn't matter. I'm not going there to network.
I like to
was
connect the
going there-
dots. I like
was
to
going
connect
there
the
to
dots.
enjoy comedy.
I like
and
to connect the
and
dots.
to watch it with my friend Alex. And that was it. And I wanted to see Santino because I love Santino. And fucking you at every opportunity, unbeknownst to me,
Twice.
not even fucking, you're not even introducing Two-Tone.
No.
You're going, hey, this is my friend Matty. He's a chef. To any loser.
Chris D'Elia.
Any loser. It was just Chris D'Elia.
No,
No,
it
but
wasn't a
I-
loser.
And
You're doing
another
it
guy,
multiple times.
Craig Capont, who's funny.
Dude.
No, listen,
it's
we're walking out.
incredible.
Who
You
you
don't know
said?
who the fuck
Who
I
you said
am.
you thought were
I think
funny?
people-
Everybody knows
Heavy,
who you
we're
are.
walking out.
No.
You stop us.
Stop.
You stop Chris D'Elia and you go,
No.
Hey,
no,
Chris.
no.
Hey, Chris. Meet Matty. He's a chef. And he
No.
goes, yeah, hi. And he just turns away.
Well, yeah,
And,
okay.
and I'm standing there like, I don't want to be introduced, but if you're going to introduce Matty, you might as well introduce
Just-
me.
we're
Okay,
two
that was
people.
rude. That was rude. That was rude.
Okay.
I'll admit
That
that.
being
I'll
said,
admit that.
That was
I'll-
stupid.
That was.
I'll
I
admit
was
that. I
walking
can
away,
admit that.
not even seeing Chris D'Elia walk behind me.
Well, that's
and then
the
you were
thing.
like, tap me on the shoulder. I turned around, and you're like,
When I
hey,
saw
Chris,
him-
this is Matty. And I'm just like, hey, man.
When
my
I saw him
first
walking out,
interaction,
I saw the
you
opportunity
don't need to
introduce.
do that to anyone.
Well, it's fine. Who cares?
I'm not there to network, though, dude.
It's
I'm there
fine.
to enjoy comedy.
It's
I don't need to
fine.
be best
It's
friends, but
We
you
don't
gotta
need to meet
understand
anybody.
something.
I don't
Who
want to meet
gives a
anybody.
fuck?
It's so LA. The
Oh,
whole situation is very
please.
LA.
Oh my
And it's
God.
very like everyone doesn't need to be best friends with everybody.
It's nice to
and
connect
not everyone
people.
needs to be fucking, hey, what's up, dude? Oh my God. Instant best buds. You just don't need to introduce me to all these people that you don't know. They don't even know who you are.
God,
It's a classic,
please.
classic transplant move to try to connect dots that don't need to be connected ever.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
come here,
oh,
meet my friend Matty. He's a chef. You're a comedian.
Yeah.
Let's make a
Yeah.
fucking deal. No,
Yeah.
Pitch. You don't pitch on
and
the first meeting. You don't pitch on the
I
first
wasn't
meeting. You don't
pitching
ask for
anything.
photos.
I wasn't
You don't
pitching
fucking- You just
anything.
hang out and be a nice,
You know
normal
what?
human.
Last time I try to introduce you to some nice
But you don't need to
people.
introduce me.
Well,
every
no,
time that
maybe
you try
not
to
two
introduce
tone.
me,
Maybe not two tone because I didn't try to really
dude, you
introduce him.
literally
But
to that
I
one
don't-
guy with the
I'm
long
good.
hair, the funny. What's that guy's name?
Craig Capone. The
Dude,
only reason
that
why
was even better than the Chris thing because he's talking to one of the door dudes because he goes to the comedy store, so he's talking to one of the guys. He's literally in a conversation, and we're just walking by him, and you tap him on the shoulder. It's like, hey, this is my buddy Matty. So he's talking. Imagine if we were talking.
5 minutes previous to that, Matty turns to me. Who's that guy with the long hair?
That guy's
Craig.
a funny guy.
I go. Yeah. He goes. That's a funny guy. I go. Yeah, it's Craig Capone. He's a funny guy. We're walking by him. I go. Oh. As we're walking by, just go, Craig.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I
Matty.
don't need.
Matty, that's Craig.
Why
That's
didn't you
it.
say hello?
That's it. You
Hi,
just-
nice to
you
meet
just
you,
say, hey,
guy. I
that's
think
it.
you're funny.
That's like if I
You don't
look at that
need
girl
that.
over there, she's really cute. We don't walk by, say, hey, meet my friend. I'm just
Well, yeah,
making a
but
conversation.
that's a random girl. I know Craig. I know Maddie.
Yeah, but you don't
You
have
don't.
to do that.
Okay, well, I'm so
You don't
I'm
know.
so
It's like you don't know
I'm so
delete-
sorry, guys. I'm so
No, but it's
so
like a
sorry.
funny thing.
How could have I? How could have I? Truthfully, what was I thinking?
I
What
don't-
was?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god!
What were you
Honestly,
thinking? It's just like we don't need. It was. Just
Okay,
like, it was.
you're
it
too
was, It was
cool.
embarrassing.
Too cool.
No, it's not
Oh,
even about being
no,
too cool.
no,
That guy
that's
doesn't
cool.
give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck.
You know what?
So why the fuck are you trying to
Okay,
connect things that don't
okay.
give a fuck?
So next time you guys come to the store, I'm just gonna
don't
be a ghost. I'm just gonna be a ghost. I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna keep my head down.
no, we
Yeah,
can hang
keep
out
my
and have a
head
great
down.
time. You just
No,
don't have to do that.
No, you bullied me into this. You cornered me into this.
No,
You
my
cornered
God.
me
You
into
made us
this.
hold your weed.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, that was
Oh.
brutal. Because they give out free
I-
weed at these fucking things.
I asked you to hold
You have these-
a jar of weed.
Two.
You
While I
could've
was
just put
running,
it-
while I was
hold our-
running around showing
What am I holding your
face.
weed for? What the fuck is
Showing
going
face.
on?
Okay, let's talk about. Okay, hold on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about showing face. Because Heavy didn't have a seat, right? So Heavy doesn't have a seat because he just walks in because he's friends of the store, and so he just can go to any show apparently.
Let me say something. I just spent a week in New York. I had my show. I was doing a bunch of shows. I flew back day of. I had my show at the Comedy Store on Monday. The next day is Tuesday, Comedy Chaos, run by Sam Tripoli.
We already said that.
Another person who I've known for 10 years. Okay.
Everyone you've known for 10 years.
Doesn't
Yeah.
know you.
Just
a lot of
watching
these
something on
people.
TV doesn't make you just be.
Okay. So I saw
I
them
don't
on
know
TV and now
Brad
I know
Pitt
them. Okay.
because I see
anyway.
fucking River runs through it.
Okay.
I don't know that. I don't know Brad Pitt.
Dude, I'm not saying you know Brad Pitt.
But you're saying you know these people.
Listen,
Jeff Ross, you said you know Jeff Ross for 10 years. You tap him on the
listen,
shoulder.
listen.
Good to see you, bro. And he
Dude,
looks at you like
okay,
you're
know,
a
I'm
fan.
not- you can say whatever you want.
looks like-
I have real relationships with these people. Anyways,
I know. I
Sam
saw them.
Tripoli.
Last
Sam
night.
Tripoli. Sometimes
They're in your mind.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Call me delusional if you want. Sam Tripoli sometimes will put me on his show at the end of the show. Okay. For like 5-10 minutes, he puts up people at the end of the show, at the late show, and even on maybe even on the 8:30 show. Not to mention, in that green room, and one of the reasons why it's such an incredible show, there's a masseuse, there is donuts, there is Dave's hot chicken, there is candy, there is pens.
Free
There's
stuff.
Absolute extract.
Free stuff.
It's Wonderland for
people who
for a
need free
greedy,
stuff.
for a greedy
schmuck.
schmuck.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Yeah. So
free
now,
chicken
For a guy that you just
so
said it
now
impressive.
I'm a greedy schmuck because I want to go show face and get on a show that has and hang out and get my back, get a kink rubbed out. That's like God forbid. And when I was there, and this is what comedy is, bro. When you're not at the level when you're getting booked on the shows, you're showing face. And we had a conversation when I was in the green room. He's like, "Yeah, hit me up, and not the next one, but the next one." Hit me up.
Sam, if you're watching this, which you probably are,
I'm gonna murder that set for
Call
you.
me a
Sam,
week
and
after
for
next
you
week,
guys.
and we'll
so
talk.
do the bit about eating pussy with your
We're not
cyst.
doing the bit right now,
Do
but
the
I'll
bit
say
where you
this.
eat-
No, I'm
talk
not doing
about-
any bits on the
You
podcast
rub
right
your
now.
Do you use your
Anyways,
cyst as
no,
a-
it's a joke I have
But
about
do you
being
realize
bald.
you set a precedent because you started off by saying you got a free sweatsuit for me, then you go and say the green room's full of free shit.
Okay.
You love free shit.
Excuse
you love
me. Excuse me.
This guy
okay,
just-
stop.
All
stop,
free shit
stop,
ain't good
stop,
shit.
Stop,
You know what I
stop,
mean?
Stop,
Free
stop,
shit
stop,
ain't
stop,
good shit.
Stop.
There's candy,
Now.
there's weed, there's a masseuse, there's Dave's hot chicken. It's Wonderland. It's free shit. I'm a
the
greedy
comedy store.
fuck.
I'm showing thing. I'm gonna be on like a show in 6
You
shows.
guys can be as judgmental as you want, okay? And listen, hey, you think there's a problem with what with like
I don't
honestly?
think that there's a problem.
I am a unique character, which the entire world will come to learn very soon.
What?
Maybe after this podcast. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe if you tell them my handle, it's Heavvy with 2 V's. Okay.
Give a follow. He's at 12.1 for
No,
10
I'm
years.
at 13,000.
He buys his followers.
I do not buy my followers.
You can't have 13,000 followers.
Okay.
You've had 12,000 followers
No,
forever.
no. I had
You buy your
2,900 when I
followers.
moved
You don't
here.
even have any likes or comments.
I had
They're all
2,900
bots.
when I moved here, and now I'm at 13,000. Thank you very much.
After 10 years in comedy, you have 13,000
Oh,
followers.
but there's people who've been doing it for 20 years who have 4,000.
Raycon, wireless earbuds. Affordable. Half the price of any other premium wireless. And guess what? This is the newest model. The E25 earbuds are the best ones yet with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise isolating
Raycon's wireless
fit.
earbuds are so
Two-tone.
comfortable, perfect for conference calls or binging podcasts. I got to tell you that, in my opinion, using these earbuds has changed my game in my ears exponentially. I'm on another level. I'm running. I'm jumping over things. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm on Zoom calls. I'm making this whole thing work for me. Use the Raycons. They'll get you where you need to go in your ears. The Raycons.
Raycons. Now is the time to get the latest, greatest from Raycon. Get 15% off when you order buyraycon.com/PTA. That's buyraycon.com/PTA for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. Buyraycon.com/PTA.
It's buyraycon.com/PTA. Come in, come hard, and come listen.
Okay, first of all, I'll say this. Comedy is, you guys kind of addressed it. And then Matty started talking about how all the money that comedians make. Okay? Comedians and okay, let me just say this.
It's crazy.
Comedy is similar to being an artist. Like an artist. Art is not easy to make money. It's not easy to be good. It's not good.
Jimmy just
easy
threw
to
his
get
hands up.
recognized.
Jimmy just threw his hands up.
Well, what do you want me to say? It takes time.
No, I know it's artists.
It takes
I know.
time. Artistry takes time. Listen, sometimes, like when I was opening for Pete Davidson, perfect example.
Who's that?
Pete Davidson. Okay.
Yeah, on SNL, it looks like he's
Pete Davidson. Let me talk about Pete Davidson.
Okay.
He's a comedy.
He's a 26-year-old
He's a
guy.
comedy.
He's a stand-up comedian. He is dropping all these movies. He's on SNL. He's been on it for 5 years. One of the youngest persons to ever be on SNL.
Okay.
That's
Big
What?
dick energy. He's that guy.
didn't take him 10 years. Didn't take him 10 years. But funny enough, it took him a few to get to that point where he was on SNL. It didn't just happen overnight. It's not like he just stepped on stage. Things all take time. Sometimes it happens quicker for certain people. Like someone who you like, very funny, young, very talented comedian who's on the rise, Ali Makovsky.
Ali Makovsky, incredible.
Ali Makovsky.
She kills
Out
it.
of here.
Okay.
She kills
She's
it.
good.
And let me
She's
tell
good.
you why she's good. Okay. And let me just give you guys a little perspective as to why you might not think I am good. Okay.
I just
And
don't think. I
just
think
let
your-
me
I don't
give
think your
you
jokes are
some.
funny though.
Just let me give
I
you
think that's
some.
part of it.
Let me give you some perspective.
Okay.
Ali Makovsky, hard worker, came into it in LA, studied before she got into it. Really and since she's got in, honed in, got proper management.
She's funny.
She's funny, yeah. Okay. You guys are fucking assholes. First of all, because you're implying that I'm so unfunny. That's the entire point of this episode was just to shit on Heavy,
No.
which is fine. But let me just say this. Let me give you the full perspective.
Can I just say one thing? I think you have what it takes to make it as a comedian. Because
Thank you.
No. Let me tell you why.
Thank you.
Because you're impervious. you're impervious to abuse, and you're disassociated from reality.
Yeah.
And that'll get you there. Now, if you can somehow become funny, then you're gonna win.
Okay, great.
I don't know.
Funny. Okay. So now let me give you guys.
That's a good assessment.
Let me give you guys
That's a
the
good
proper.
assessment.
Let me give you guys a proper
I love
assessment.
that this one got cut down, but that one hasn't got cut down. I'm just noticing that.
So these guys don't want to respect it,
I respect
and I don't know if you do. Matty likes to throw me under the bus on it. And
What?
I'll say this. Well, apparently you guys really don't think I'm funny, which is fine.
I saw you perform twice.
It's fine.
I didn't
It's
laugh
fine.
either time.
It's fine. Sure. Okay. I mean,
I-
I just sometimes I just don't know if people in your position understand
What's our
what-
position?
Like, bro,
What's
I've been.
Alex's position? What's my position? We're
Well,
not
no,
comedians.
it's just
I
like
make cooking shows where I yell and scream and like I'm an
not.
idiot.
I'm not arguing with what you are.
I'm not like a
I'm
writer.
just-
I don't write jokes. That's a
to
comedian
finish
has to write jokes.
to finish what I'm saying, and I don't even know if I'm going to end up wanting this to be released. But I'll
you
say
know
this.
you're on it. It's
I'll say
being
this.
released.
I'll say this. It takes time to get good, and if people don't think I'm funny, then that's fine. And personally, I don't want everybody to think I'm funny. I play to an audience that's small right now and will grow. And for anybody who's thinking about getting into stand-up, I honestly do it. 10 years in, you might be getting roasted on a podcast by people. This is literally what stand-up is. There's one reason why I'm here. It's because I would never turn down the opportunity to be on a podcast with you guys.
But you
Do
were
you know what I'm saying?
friends.
I
listen,
know we are friends.
talk all
I know
the
we are
time.
friends. But it's talking all the time and actually empowering an artist and bigging them up where because I'm gonna be honest, I know when I'm being bigged up, I know when I'm being slashed down, and sometimes it can feel it can feel good when it's in good taste and in a roast, but if you're gonna say that I'm unfunny 10 or 15 times and you really don't think I'm funny,
Who's funny?
me.
I
If
think
that's
you're
what-
funny.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then let's start acting like it then.
You are hilarious,
Thank you.
but not for your jokes. Stop kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
I
No,
don't think you're
I
funny.
just-
I haven't even seen your.
Matty's seen me perform
Alex,
twice.
I've never
I've
seen
only
his
seen you
show.
perform twice.
He's
Let me
seen
say,
me perform twice
No,
on his
I
shows.
think that you talk about the past too much because Heavy has a whole bit about how he was heavy and now he's not heavy and he's skinny and he's great. And I think that your comedy I think that you're better than your fucking jokes that you're putting out. And that's why I don't think that it's funny because I'm watching a friend go up there and talk too much about his past where you're fucking killing it. You're working very hard.
This has turned into a workshop.
No, but for real, this is the thing. I don't think that those jokes are funny that you said, but I think that you are very funny, and I always say that.
Thank you. I
Maybe
appreciate
we're
that.
roasting him,
And I'm
and
just
now
talk-
he painted us into a corner, making us feel bad.
No.
Well, I mean, if you
But
guys feel
you're a
bad, that's
crazy
on
person.
you.
The comedy
If
store
you guys
is
feel bad,
crazy.
that's on you. Listen, yes, I'm burnt out. Yes, I'm fucking. Yes, I'm out of pocket. Yes, I'm delusional. Yes, I might not be funny. But no, I'm, it's comedy is something that you got to stick with, and
Anything, consistency.
Everybody's going to tell you that
Showing
you're not funny.
face.
And I'll say this, and what I wanted to say to follow up the Alan Makovsky thing, I haven't been able to focus strictly on hitting mics, doing as many shows as I possibly can. I moved out here on an O1 visa. I can't go get a job. I can't risk what I've worked for to be out here to work some random job. I have to work in producing, stand-up, or writing. And if it's and I got to keep my fucking lights on. You know what I'm saying? And to keep the lights on, I've had to focus more on producing rather than just
selling shows
fucking
on TV.
hitting my. Well, I mean that's gonna happen, but like hitting mics and I've sold 2 shows to MTV. Whether people don't want to believe it or not, like they haven't gone to air, but.
This took a turn.
It took a real turn. I'm sorry.
This is a real podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys were laughing a second ago when I'm talking about. I'm burnt out. Yeah, it's true. Like, come on, there's good moments here.
Funny.
It is funny.
We ganged
real.
up on you.
Yeah, you ganged up hard, and of
That's
course
what we do.
Of course I'm gonna defend myself. Bro, I've been doing this for 10 fucking years. You think? And what if I were to sit here? Because think about it. What you're an extremely cool guy, solidified in LA. You own a fucking cool brand, Matty. About to have 1 million followers on Instagram. One of the biggest things on YouTube. A food phenomenon, a comedic genius, and just Matty. And so if I were to sit here and actually ingest what you were saying and think to myself, wait, these are two tastemakers. Like if what they're saying is actually true, then maybe I really am not funny. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And along your
The
journey,
answer is to fold that feeling.
And
fire back at us.
Well, that's what I've been.
And you're painted. We got you backed in the corner.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
1. We outweigh you.
It's fine. No. It's well, you guys do outweigh me, but it's fine. But it's just I do want anybody who's watching this to understand that you don't because hey, the people closest to you are going to be the last ones to come around, and that's on God. My parents, my sister, my closest friends. I got people in fucking Nebraska who don't even know my name's Jeff Danson, who are write me messages in broken English, and I'm like, oh well, at least this guy in Nebraska believes in me. I'm gonna keep going.
You got this Sri Lankan fan in Nebraska.
I got a guy in Dubai who wants me to start a food truck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Keep the lights on.
Yeah, fuck.
This
I
guy,
love you're funny.
I know. I love you guys.
That's
I
what I'm
love you
saying.
guys.
But you
No, he's
have
funny.
started changing your whole fucking shit of it. Your whole fucking bits are based on. All your bits are fucking based on your past.
No, they're
They
not.
were.
Okay,
They were.
They're not. They listen.
And
Listen. I'll say this about stand-up too. I have jokes from that I've been writing since I've started. I've got jokes. Sometimes I'm always writing new jokes. Sometimes you get bored of old jokes, and it's tough to stay interested in old jokes when you're retelling them and you're trying to make them better, when you're writing new stuff and then you're trying to make that better and you're more into that because it's more exciting to tell the new joke. And it's tough to really hone in and get that first 45 minutes that you feel is really going to represent funny and you and your first impression, And so for example, on your shows and on shows sometimes I'll do jokes that really hit and that are funny, but that might be years old.
No, I get that.
I think
that's where some of the material is sometimes derived from being fat. I have a joke about being bald. I used to tell it when I first went bald. Why is that
was funny? See, that
why
was
is
funny.
that funny?
Because you
Because he took the hat off.
Yeah,
It's physical comedy.
yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, why are you listen? Also, too,
He's
this
back.
is
He's back.
this
Look
is
at him.
based
He
off
takes
of-
the hat off.
This
He's
is
funny.
based off of Maddie. Okay.
I gotta say,
But
listen,
you know
Maddie should be a CIA interrogator because Maddie does this thing. Let me help him here. He's done it to me. He's done it to me.
Dude,
Maddie gets in your
it's not
fucking
bad.
head.
It's not bad.
No.
This is what it is.
Maddie gets in your head. He knows how to get in your head. He presses buttons. He doesn't mean it. He just chirps you. But he gets into the soft spot and he fucking
my
jams
God.
his thumb in there. He had you.
Okay,
He had you on tilt before you came on camera.
So, I'll say because I knew I was gonna be.
He had you rattled.
Okay, okay. I'll say this. dude. And I'm not ashamed to say this or afraid to say this. Like working with you, like being your friend is great. Always been your friend. Always been your friend. Always. The idea of working with you is great.
There's like a different person now.
No, but it's like
he takes the hat and sunglasses off.
Stop. It's great. The idea of working with you, like when you were like, yo, do you want to do 2 dates with me in the OC and in LA? I was fucking jacked up. Yeah. I was jacked the fuck up. That's a big opportunity for me. I was excited. I was nervous. I wanted to make a good impression. I fucking I thought about my set list. I wasn't just like, oh, I'm going to go freestyle this shit. I was like, I really wanted to do well. And maybe some of those jokes that I've told during those 15 minutes might have been a little old, or I might have been nervous during those sets. I didn't film them, but I'll say this. It's like, that's good because I'm not in a place where I shouldn't give a fuck. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm blind to my left. I'm not in a place where I should not give a fuck. Of course, I should care. I should care until I'm selling out my own shows. So, you know,
or getting on shows.
Relax. I'm doing a show at a yoga studio tomorrow. Okay.
Are you really?
Yeah.
While people do yoga,
I don't fucking know what it's going to be. It's my first time doing it. Anyways. I'll say, like, the idea of doing the 25 dates with you in September
what?
Is like a big deal. It's a big deal.
The 25 dates?
Yeah.
You're going on the road with Matty?
I don't know. I hope.
You just pitched?
We mentioned it yesterday.
I pray.
We mentioned it yesterday. But when I said 25 dates, he was just like, yeah, 25 days.
You know how much free fried chicken that is?
That's what I'm saying.
25 days.
Do I get a per diem?
That's only.
Do I get a per diem?
I'm doing 25 dates in America, and then I'm doing like 10 in Canada.
Let's go.
But no, you can't do all of them. It's fine.
Matty likes to tell you things. And then be like,
to string me along.
Yeah, he goes, hey, you want to get a car? I'm gonna help you get a car. And he goes, I gotta go.
Wait,
you're
Matty,
like,
no.
Matty,
No. Let's talk about it.
We're not getting a car. What do you
get 2 Forerunners?
Okay, no.
You say that.
Matty told me if I stopped.
No, this is true. Okay,
we
powerful truth
both told him this.
Okay,
at the last
if I didn't shave my head or shave my beard for a year,
that was for me.
That you would give me what, $10,000?
$10,000.
Okay, great. My life's changing with that 10 grand.
Apparently it is.
I don't know.
And I have to donate it to charity.
The hair.
Oh, the hair or the money? Both?
I'll give you I said.
Oh, Jeff.
Was,
what do you mean? I'm some horrible person.
You
Jeff. Jeff. What the hell?
No, but if you would have grown your hair in a beard, you would have such a vibe,
dude.
You have such a vibe, dude. That you'd be so much funnier because the way that you look, it's a part of it.
I just like
you look like
growing a beard. I get pimples. It's disgusting.
Once it gets big.
What are you willing to do? Let me ask you a question.
Well, I'm not willing to let go.
No.
Why not? If you grew your hair for a year, you'd have like a stink, a big beard.
Okay, fine. I need to reach just a little bit
you would look
higher
incredible,
level of success,
and I think
before I do something like that.
No. That's how you get there.
I know. I swear to God.
How'd you pop off? I just let go for a year. And
seriously, what are you willing to do to get what you want?
It's not.
I swear to God,
I don't want to. I won't be comfortable walking. I'm not okay. Do you have a wig here? Do you have a wig?
Yeah, of course I have 20 wigs.
Go get a wig.
What do you do? I have a wig here. What do you do?
Dude,
do I have a wig here?
Around with like hair back here, dude.
It would be incredible.
And then I took my hair off, and then it wouldn't.
It would be incredible. You would look.
Okay.
You would look absolutely incredible.
So you think okay, excuse me. I've never met you. You seem like a really nice and normal girl. You haven't said a word, and you're just observing.
Yeah, she's part of the production team.
Okay.
Why would she be
so? Why? Would okay?
Oh my God.
Do you think I would be approachable if I had like hair down to my shoulders, bald like this, with a beard?
Don't you think like that would
or do you think like would you think to yourself like this guy's got serious
But there's a persona,
issues?
right? Like that, a beard and like hair would become a bit of a persona.
What's that? Mango? Okay.
Okay,
are they just
food
dried?
Show.
Are they
it's
just
a food
dried?
Show.
Heavy, you're.
I haven't eaten anything. I had a meeting. I had a big meeting. I had a big meeting today.
Okay,
Hey,
fuck
you
the
know
hair.
what?
Fuck the hair. I want
and
some of that.
Also, too, that you know what? That's also
help me
too.
now.
Can I just say
Powerful
something
Truth
too?
Angels is
That's
helping.
also why I was rattled because I just came from a great meeting, like really good meeting.
Tell
I'm
us
not gonna
about the
say-
meeting.
No.
Yeah. Tell us about the meeting.
It was so good.
It was so good. Did
So
you sell another
good.
show to MTV?
So good. I'm like driving back over here.
Did the name of the meeting rhyme with mech chicks?
No.
Blow time?
No.
HB blow?
No.
All right.
But
You're a very interesting person.
I am, bro. I
You're
am.
one of the most interesting people I know.
I am.
You're
right.
you're resilient.
Uh-huh.
By interesting, I mean bizarre.
Listen.
Your
if
brain
you're-
is mind-boggling. I want to plug in for a minute.
You have no idea what's running through.
I know it's crazy.
It is. It's a highway. There's a lot. It's like a 4 to 6 lane
It's
highway.
a dirt road.
It is a highway. Dirt road highway.
I'm saying
Huh?
like a 1-year plan.
Uh-huh.
A 1-year plan right now. You said that you're like
Okay,
getting
so-
new management.
No. Listen.
We want to get Heavy headlining the Hollywood Bowl like 2021.
How's this? I thought about this before I came over.
Yeah.
Okay? And I thought about this. This is real.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is really real.
Let's do it.
I have right now.
AIDS.
No. I have a new joke because I just got tested for the first time, which you'll see if you ever
You
see
just
it
now
before.
got tested
Guys,
for
it's
STDs?
guys, it's I'm not even gonna get into it right now.
What do you mean?
What sparked?
You've been
it
sexually
now?
active for what? 15 years? 20
No,
years?
he
And
lost his virginity like 2 years
Okay,
ago.
relax.
You just got your
You
first.
didn't have
That's
sex.
not-
When I
You
knew
know
you
how
in
many-
Toronto, you were so
you know how
What
many-
the hell are you talking
You were
about?
a virgin when I knew you in Toronto.
You know how many times I've been tested?
Virgin, I knew.
You lost your virginity in LA.
I lost my virginity when I was 16 years old.
Well, that's
And,
and then from 16
to a very
to
pretty girl.
30,
To a very
from
pretty
16
girl.
to 30.
To a very pretty
If you don't
girl.
have sex, you're born again virgin.
Okay.
Remember when he was telling me about the girls that he fucks in the comedy store?
Yeah. I
Oh
thought-
my
yeah.
God!
In defense, he goes,
Eskimo! What is it? What does he say?
Oh, did I say it?
No, this is what I said.
Eskimo brothers?
we're Eskimo brothers. Like,
And
First
five-
off-
Eskimo's a racist
like many,
term.
No,
many
it's
times
not.
over.
They say
No, it's
Eskimo.
not.
It means raw meat eater.
He goes,
Eskimo is not a term you can use in modern
He goes,
day.
two times, I fuck hot chicks. I'm like,
That's not what I said. You make me sound like a douchebag. I fucked hot girls when I was fat. Also, too, people are like. I should explain the reason why my nickname's Heavy is because I used to weigh 270.
oh my
You
god.
don't have to tell the fucking story.
Okay, I'm just
You
saying
lost
that.
weight.
I'm
It's
just
amazing.
saying that.
Would you put on $150 to be a top tier comic?
No, because I can be a top tier comic without putting on the weight. I'm almost there.
Hair.
I'm almost there.
Oh my God.
You're almost
I shit my
top tier?
pants.
I'm like
talking top
listen,
tier, like
listen,
specials. Specials.
listen.
Tesla.
This is what it works. This is how it is.
Okay.
You work up into a point. Everyone's saying no to you until everyone's saying yes to you.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
When I had Benny Blanco
It's like
on my
rape.
podcast, shout out Benny Blanco,
I
a
know
friend,
Benny
great
Blanco
guy,
is one of my best friends.
great guy.
Great guy.
Canadian?
No,
No, he's from Virginia.
he said something that resonated so hard with me because like when I meet up with him, I'm never like asking him for help. But
You don't ask him for free beats.
You don't have
no,
free
I don't
shit?
ask
Be
him
like, hey,
for
can you
anything.
give me a number one song?
No, I
You
don't
didn't ask
say-
him for a
I
sweatsuit?
don't
Can you
say-
give
Okay,
Billboard
yeah.
number one song?
I don't ask him if he wants to produce my comedy album. No, we just hang out. He's like a buddy, and like he said something to me. He said, "Listen, Heavy, no one's going to be really willing to help you until you don't need the help." And what he means by that is you have to create your own opportunities, and if you're not, no one's going to want to help you, and you have to help yourself. So that's all.
Jesus said the same thing.
Can't help you if you can't help yourself, son.
Exactly. So I don't.
God.
Did he say that in the Bible?
God said that in the Bible.
Well,
Yeah,
then
God
God.
was
Well,
like-
then from God's mouth.
Get your shit together and I'll sort you out.
Did you fart?
Yeah, I shit my pants.
Dude,
kinda.
you've like. I can.
I thought I felt I actually.
You honestly like.
I think I shit my pants a little bit. I definitely like sharded.
You're wearing cream pants, so.
I'm wearing
wow,
cream
this-
pants and my.
Oh, Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
No.
Can I get a paper towel?
Did you just summon Jimmy?
No, I would just.
He'll
I-
crush
Dude,
your fucking larynx.
it smells like poo.
You-
It smells like actual poo.
I think I shit my pants a bit. I literally was gonna go.
Can you smell it?
I don't smell it yet.
Do you think I shit my pants a
Thank
bit?
you so much.
I don't see something.
Okay, let's
Should I
block.
go wipe and
Let's
see
block.
what's on the paper towel?
I'd prefer we don't
Please
do that.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you. Like stand up is for anybody who's thinking of getting into it.
It's really easy if you're just genuinely funny and know how to network. That's it. If you
record all your sets, hit as many mics as you can.
Mike sets.
Avoid
Oh, dude,
suicide.
can you smell it?
I don't want to smell it.
What?
So you're how are you not smelling it?
I'm using my mouth to breathe, so I don't smell
And
shit.
you're eating. Yeah, I'm not.
So what's your favorite restaurants?
In-
To bring it back to food, this is a food podcast.
Do you want me to
not.
should I bust out the list?
So Heavy has a really his Instagram's pretty much a food blog. Are you a food blogger?
This is
no,
what I
I used to write
You're
about
a better
food.
food blogger than COMDEY.
Come on. Okay, let's stop. You listen. You've taken this man,
Battered
stripped
me.
him down
Yeah,
to
should I
like
take my shirt off now too?
you stripped him down to like a fetus. Like there's nothing left anymore. Let's just lay off a Heavy. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love to fucking
My
rip
breasts are
people.
sweaty.
We gotta give him.
No, this is a good episode. This is actually good.
Listen,
Oh, thanks, Heavy.
No, this is good. This is
I
good.
DM'd Heavy
Yeah.
because I know Heavy has lost some weight,
Uh-huh.
and I said, Heavy, how the fuck do you constantly eat all this trash?
He eats a lot. If you,
You know
follow
what he
his
told
Instagram,
me?
he eats all
This
of
is
it.
why Heavy's such a crazy person. This is why he's a maniac. He goes, just do some pull-ups. I go, that's not a fucking answer. That's nowhere near an answer.
How'd
That's
you
like,
lose 100
Listen,
pounds? I did some
listen,
pull-ups.
listen, No. If I was gonna give a 10 quick step, don't eat late at night. If you don't eat late at night,
No
you're gonna sleep well and you're gonna wake up energized.
What did you want to do last night, though?
I had a Philly cheesesteak last night at 1:30 in the morning.
Dude, we
How?
left the
Because-
store. What time did we leave the store? We left the store at 12:30.
That's another one of the
We
things.
left the store at 12:30.
That's another one of the things.
And I was like, I'm not eating because I don't eat late at night.
That's
I'm
another-
fat.
that's
You
another-
wanted to go get fucking cheeseburgers.
That's
No,
another
I
one of the
didn't.
things.
Me?
So him.
Guys,
Don't
let
point
me
at
tell.
me.
Let me tell it.
Him.
Another one of the things.
Him.
Another one of the things is continue to indulge, but just not overindulge. Like once every 2 weeks, do that.
every
Eat late at
time I
night.
look at your page, you're
Because
eating
he
a
back
gooey
catalogs. It
gooey
makes-
No,
sandwich.
I don't. No, I don't. I'm eating it when I'm eating it. Okay, so don't eat late at night. Wake up early, and you're gonna. If you don't eat it late, you're gonna sleep good. You're gonna wake up
Biodynamics.
energized. Then when you wake up, drink something healthy like that juice or probiotic. Then exercise if you can. Walk, run, bike. I don't fucking know for 20, 30 minutes. Do some planks or some pull-ups if you can. Then smoke weed and eat pancakes and fucking.
That's what you
indulge.
do. You plank
And
every
don't overeat. Don't drink pop. Don't eat candy. It's like don't
I
be
don't-
don't.
I guess you're young. You're young
I'm
and you still have a
33.
metabolism.
I'm
You're
33.
still so young.
Yeah, you're young.
How
you have
old
a
are you?
metabolism.
I'm 38.
You're 38.
I'm
Bro,
38.
you
No-
have the
no
soul of-
metabolism.
But I'm highly successful.
Yeah, but you have the
But
soul.
when I
of-
was 33, just like when I was 33, 5 years ago, I just started doing stuff with Vice. So in the last 6 years,
it's happened.
it's happened. And now I'm literally, but even to make, like, I'm still at square one.
Well, that's what's.
I think most people in entertainment, this is fucking-tainment.
I wanna say
make
something,
TV
too.
content. This is all entertainment.
Is that frame good?
And fucking everyone is always at square one. I still haven't had the fucking moment.
I agree.
I'm grinding my grind where it's just like I've gained my fan base.
And I'll say this.
I'm still nobody.
No. You're. It's literally you're gonna be. It's just about to happen. Like it hasn't even happened. I agree for you.
Thanks, Heavy.
and I agree. I truly do agree, and I foresee it and I've seen it the entire time. And I will say this: why people get a distaste for Los Angeles is because they'll come to Los Angeles. Listen, I love Los Angeles. I've lived here for 6 years. It's my home.
6 years? I thought you said 10 years.
Born and raised crew, come on in.
Okay.
Continue saying what you're going to say.
Listen to what I'm about to say. And I'm about to defend LA. People come to LA with an expectation. They come here googly-eyed. They
want
think
free
that it's going to
shit.
happen.
They
They
want
want free shit.
free donuts.
They want free
sweatsuits.
shit.
Free weed,
They think it's
CBD
going
oil.
to happen. They think whatever they're working on and whatever got them here is going to happen the day that they get here.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, and for me, 10 times out of 10, it did not happen. Do you understand?
You're a 10 out of 10 didn't
I'm a 10
happen.
out of 10 type of guy. I'm 10 for 10. But I'll say this, and so people will come here. They're gonna have this expectation. It doesn't happen for them, and then they have to go through turmoil. They have to go through a time when no money's going to be coming in. No one knows who the fuck they are. They have no friends. They have nothing other than being here and like knowing that they got here and that they're capable. And then after time, you build relationships and groups of friends and work, and then it gets better. Okay. But a lot of people come here and they don't last after that first 2-3 years. That's all. And then they leave
Consistency.
and then they say, oh, LA's fucking shit, that people suck, blah, blah, blah. And you just didn't have what it takes to last here. Like, and so
you've lasted
6 years. And camping. Woo! Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Come on. I'm here. Okay. So this is the other thing that I wanted to say. Okay. This is it. I'm at 13,000 followers. Can we get me up?
Can we get
me up to?
Let's get him up to 14,000.
Well, I was going to say, what about 15?
You want
today?
15?
Today.
I want 2,000 followers to please go. If
to,
you guys love food, straight up. If you guys love food, go follow Heavy. Because he is like genuinely, he puts on good spots. He makes good decisions with food. And he's healthy about it.
Jimmy, let's go.
At whatyosteal.com.
So go follow at HEAVVY. One time. Flourish. This is the Powerful Truth Angels, and this is how to be consistent when not being successful. Episode 47.
Fully successful.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Heavy, for coming on.
I love you guys. Thank you for having me. How long did we do? How long was that?
Not long enough.
That was an hour 15.
No way. That felt like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
When you're on an emotional roller coaster,
that was emotional for me.
Time,
was that nice?
Time
it was good.
speeds
It was
up.
good.
Nice?
I got over. I feel like it was good.
Do you have anything else to say? Do you got any dates coming up?
When does this go live?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So what dates you got?
Okay, so does this doesn't go live tomorrow?
It goes-
Okay, so just go to soheavy.com. There's tour dates on there. So Heavy with 2 V's and Heavy with 2 V's on Instagram.
Yeah.
God bless. And thank you for having me on.
Can we come on your podcast?
Absolutely. I've asked you for months. You never come.
He'll never come on your podcast.
Bro, yes, you're coming on.
I'm going to come.
He's not gonna come.
Will you come?
Have Alex on.
He probably will come. He probably will come
Alex
on.
Erdman is the greatest
Dude,
podcaster
why
of all
won't you come on
That's
mine?
pretty good.
Because every time I'm here, I'm doing my podcast.
Okay, fine. That was raw heavy. That was good. The hat came off.
That was great. Thank you so much.
That was good.
Dude, you're the best. You're
That
the
was fun,
funniest
right?
person I know.
Was that good? That was good.
You're actually the funniest person.
That was
Way to
fucking
go.
hilarious.
It was great, right?
We're still
I
recording?
hope I didn't seem like too defensive.
He's the funniest person I know.
Just to make sure.
Holy shit.
That's great. Thanks, Jeff.
Was it good?
That really went.
No, that wasn't good.
What do you mean it was great? No?
It was okay. It's like an 8 out of 10.
Felt pretty good. Okay, Matty, Two-Tone, thank you for having me. I'm 33 years old, and I feel like I have a good judgment of character because I just got tested for the first time, and I don't have anything. And my mom's a doctor, so naturally, when I thought I did have something, I sent her a photo, and she reassured me that I was okay. And she also said that it didn't have to be hard. But I've seen what my dad's working with, and, I just don't want her to think I'm a pussy. That's the powerful truth. God bless.